Hello children, a warm welcome to your EVS class. Hope students you all are fit and fine at your home and doing your studies properly. So today we will do a new work, that is we will start the chapter 18, India, Land and Climate. So first of all, as we all follow, first I will read the chapter for you. So see the way I am reading. It is page number 78. Do you recognize the map of our country by now? Our country has 28 states and 7 union territories, but recently it has been changed. There are 29 states and 9 union territories in India. Okay, so you have to keep it in mind. Its capital is New Delhi. The capitals of all the states and union territories are marked in this map of India. Chandigarh is a union territory as well as the joint capital of the states of Punjab and Haryana. Now come to page number 79. The land. Take a look at this map. It shows how the land in our country is. Himalayas. To the north of our country are some very high mountains. They are called the Himalayas. The tallest of them are covered with snow. The low ones are covered with forests. These mountains stretch out from Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. Then it is the northern plains. To the south of the Himalayas are the northern plains. These plains are very fertile. That means crops grow well in these plains. Many rivers flow through the northern plains. Seas. There are seas on 3 sides of our country. To the east is the Bay of Bengal. A sea is called a bay when it fills a large curve in the land. To the west is the Arabian Sea, and to the south is the Indian Ocean. 2 groups of Indian islands lie in these seas. The islands of Lakshadweep are in the Arabian Sea. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are in the Bay of Bengal. Now come to your next page, which is page 80. Coastal areas. The land near the sea is called the coast. We have long coasts to the east and west. These stretches of land are fertile plains. Many rivers flow through them and into the Arabian Sea or Bay of Bengal. Plateau. An area of land that rises high but is flat on the top is called a plateau. Hills and mountains also rise high but they are not flat. To the south of the northern plains is a big plateau called the Deccan Plateau. There are hills on 3 sides of the plateau. Many rivers flow through it. Desert. A big part of Rajasthan is sandy desert called the Thar Desert. The land here is barren, which means crops cannot grow on it. Thorny bushes, cacti, and small trees with narrow, spiky leaves grow on this land. There are long stretches of sand where nothing grows. Come to the next page, page 81, the climate. Generally, the climate of our country is warm. We have a short winter and long summer. We also get a lot of rain in the rainy season, but some parts of the country are colder or warmer than the rest. The northern mountains have a cold climate. Winters are long and very cold. It snows in the higher parts in winter. Summers are quite pleasant. The mountains get a lot of rain too. The plains below the mountains are warmer. Winters are less cold and summers are hot. There is a lot of rain during the rainy season. The southern part of our country is warm throughout the year. Parts near the coast get a lot of rain. The Thar Desert is hot in summer, cold in winter. It hardly gets any rain. So students, this is the reading of the chapter. You have to read it in the same way. Thank you.